June 24th, 2020. Potato update. Hey, it's James. What's up? I'll give you a rundown of what's going on. This tree went down last year through that fence and halfway across the yard. Whoops. We don't want the zoom. There we go. All right. So yeah. And I had some potatoes starting to root out, and I thought, what the hey, I'll just shove them in there. And I pulled these vines down. They were blocking. I wish I just cut them off. It would look nicer, but we're just gonna kick that open when it's done anyway. So we'll see what happens. This looks kind of yummy. We'll see. Swarm trap, honey hut, not really. Swarm trap. I swapped that box out because I like the plastic one when I'm doing inspections. So, Little Mint. That's what we call Skynate. And I had given them formerly robbed frames, very uneven. Laid them out and capped them. I need to do an inspection and see because it looks really strange in that comb. And that's what I call Woody. They need a super today. And blueberry. I got a string of blueberry bushes. I'll get to that. So this is the queen starter I put together. No bees in it yet. Kind of delayed queen rearing because of all the splits I did and because the weather was funky. Some of them didn't go queen right, so I had to borrow subsequent brood from hives, and that's kind of held everything in a pause. So just now have enough brood I think I can steal from some other hives. So I made this little vent top that fits underneath the inner cover or the top cover, and the idea is not to let the rain pour in there, but still give them ventilation. So they're going to have feed bottles on here, and then what I have is 2 frames of honey. And it's going to be the frame in the middle is going to be the graft frame, and I'll put in 4 frames of capped brood. And according to what I've researched, then you let that I have these cut at an angle, maybe too big, but you let them develop out any queen cells they had or any larvae they had into queen cells if they choose for a week, and then you go and destroy them and take the royal jelly and use it in your grafting. Hang on. Plop a doodle. There you go. So the idea is there's enough space around the inner or telescoping cover here to allow that air flow without the rain pouring in. And then I got the screen block. So I'll leave them capped up like that for 3 days at least. Oops, and I did that wrong. There's nobody home yet, so who cares? And I just greased these up with my mineral oil and beeswax and paraffin. Just a little bit of paraffin helps keep it gelatinous in the bottle, and it has a little higher melting temperature than the beeswax. And it's just on the outside, so that'll be that. And I think they'll be tolerant. These bees this year have been incredibly gentle. Like, hardly even need protection. It's been amazing. So I've been very happy with that. So blueberries, threw these in. I kind of expect to be moving before these are doing anything. Maybe I'll take them with me. Or maybe I'll hang out. I don't know. So my neighbor here, he's been buying honey, and now he wants to be a beekeeper, so that's awesome. So we've already been talking a little bit about that. He's gonna get his veil and such, and we'll probably install a colony for him. Ooh, that's at a bad angle, I just noticed. Huh. So I call this Liberty, and I was rotating it. I think I like it where it's at though. I need to prop this end up. And that one I'm call Carney ones, my Carnolian I bought this year. They are cranking. This is a 2019 queen, by the way. My own, or one that was bred in our yards. Don't have any queens that we bought. These are, except for that one. That queen, this queen, those two queens. I got two more across the hood and one more down south, all locally produced in our yards. Awesome. And then this is the Mountain, and this is the one that's got the two very good brood frames. I'm gonna probably take one, maybe today or Saturday, and then go to the other yards and steal a couple, and we'll be cranking. But yeah, I didn't really do any wood treatment. Let's see if I didn't say so already. This is my mint patch. Should have done a little bit better with the trimming out to give that lavender a little more sun. But there's some black-eyed Susans associated, some weeds. There could be a coneflower in here. I doubt it. It's probably been choked out. But yeah, I think I need to do more trimming. I think this is one I cut off and see it branched, where if you don't cut them, they don't branch. So yeah, I should have done that to all of them. I'll do that next year. So that's it, man. We'll see you next potato update. Oh, this is the camera that makes it all happen. This is a cheap Sony after run. So it's not labeled as Sony, but the firmware is Sony. So the other camera just hasn't held up. And they refunded my money and gave me another one to play with. Because I told them there's newer firmware that makes the camera hotter. Well, they need to fix the firmware. Because it doesn't, it can't hold up on the high end, even the low end at this point. All right, too much information. I think that that'll do it.